Hello, this is Sean from the Secord Tech Committee. I'm just making this quick video because a lot of people had questions about moving all of their files from an old team from a previous year onto a kind of blank team that has been set up this year. So I'll try to keep this really quick. It isn't too complicated once we know what to do. There's basically four main steps you need to do. One, find your old team that you wish to copy your files from. Two, set your new channels up to match those if that's what you're looking to do. So set these up on your new team. Three, open in SharePoint and find your old team's files. And four, move them to your new team. So first thing is first, when we go to the Teams on the Teams button on our Microsoft Teams, we have our current teams. We might have a couple hidden ones, but it has none of our archive teams. So the teams that were from, say, last year. So how we want to find our archive teams, we're going to click on this little gear right here and go to Manage Teams. We have all of our active teams. And then if we click this button, we get all of our archive teams. So our past teams we've been an owner or a member of. So I'm in quite a few, but let's say I'm going to look at my Life Science 11 for summer school. This is the team I wish to copy my files from. So when I open that, I see I personally only have a couple channels. I got general, I got at-home attendance meetings, daily goals, notes, and questions. In general, I have a lot of files. So I have it organized into units with, say, answer keys and assignments. So I don't want to repost all of these folders and all of these files on my new team. I just wish that they could all be basically moved at one go. And so that's what we're looking to do. So because I want to keep all of these channels the same, I'm going to set the same channels up on my new team. So I know I want to copy Life Science 11. And so I'm going to get out of that. I do not need to archive my old team. So do not unarchive it. Just leave it archived. You do not need to do anything with it. I'm going to open my new team. And unfortunately, I can't just create a blank team from scratch. The VSP doesn't let you do that. So I went through another one of my old teams. I unarchived it and I wiped it. So ideally, this should be a test team that is more or less wiped, except for some of the streams here. So if you haven't used your teams yet, this should be all blank. I wiped all the other channels, so I'm going to set those up now. So to make a channel, you click these three dots, add a channel. I know one of them was notes, so I'm going to make my notes channel. I know one was at-home attendance meetings. Of course, this was for the hybrid model of summer school. Attendance meetings. And then blah, blah, blah. I would go through and create any other ones I wish to make. So I've noticed that the primary teachers I've helped, they have a lot of channels. So they have like a math channel, an LA channel, a song channel, a PE channel. So some people like to organize that. They take all their subjects and make a single channel for all of them. And then all the math stuff and anything talking about math goes in the math channel. If you want to do that, you would just create all those channels as you did before. I purposely use less channels. I use most of my files in general and organize them there. So it is up to you. But once you have all your channels set on this new team, this new blank team, what we're going to do is go to these three dots in the far corner here and go down to open in SharePoint. And that should open your team in this kind of new viewer, which has all the documents. It has all the activity you've been doing on your channel. So it's just another way to look at your team and your channels on your team. So this is my new channel. What I want to do now is go onto my site and find the old channel I wish to copy from. So, for example, the channel I wanted to copy, or the team I wanted to copy from that was archived, was Life Science 11, this one here, the AM. If you do not see it here, you click See More, and it should be present in your teams. These are archived and unarchived teams. Now, some people had struggles. They could not find their brand new team in here. If that is the case, reopen Teams, reopen the three dots, and open in SharePoint again. It usually just takes a minute or two. Go to home, play around with it, and it should be present. It just takes a moment to update if you've never opened it before. Okay, so back to where I was. I want to open my old team where I want the files from. So this is my old team. I'm going to scroll down to Documents. And in Documents, I have every channel grouped as a folder. So, for example, I set up General on my new team. I set up at-home attendance meetings and Notes. So those are the three I wish to move to my new channel. So how I do that, I'm going to select the channel I wish to move. So I'm going to do General first. I'm going to click these three dots and go Copy To. Then I want to find my old team, or my new team, the team I am trying to set up. So your 2021-2022 team. So that one is Test Team for me. I click it there. I click Documents. And this was my General Channels files. So I'm going to click my General Channel. And I am just going to upload right here. Copy. You'll notice it might take about a minute. So the spinning wheel will indicate that it is copying from your old team to your new team. So we'll just, okay, and we see the check mark indicates it's done. So let's go double check that. So if I go General, this is my new team. I click Files. I see it moved over the General folder from my old one about a minute ago. All of that stuff from my old team is now here. Just to kind of prove that, if I go to my old team again, this one, General Files, they are the same. So I have moved all of these from an old archive team onto my brand new team. So let's do one more test just to show it again. I am done with General. I move on to the next channel's files I wish to move over, which will be Notes. I click on the Notes. I click on these three dots. Copy To. I find my new team I'm trying to move these files onto. I click Documents. And I set up my channel called Notes to match. So I click Notes. Copy here. And the check mark says I am done. Let's take a look. I open my new team, click on Notes, Files. A few seconds ago, I open it. There's all my notes from my old team now put on my new team. So that is all you have to do. What this does is move over your files, and it does not move over your old text things you pushed here, the videos you shared, anything on your stream. It will not move. It will only move your files, which is good because you do not want your students going through your old students' comments and things you posted from years ago and getting confused. So that's all you have to do. Basically open in SharePoint, find your old files, move to your new place. Hopefully that's not too complicated. Good luck. Enjoy your snow day.